I love learning about things that blows my mind. When I was 8, I was in an inventor's fair. My invention was called edgy paper, and it was basically paper with a foam border around it. It basically prevented you from getting a paper cut. In 7th grade, you mixed chemical A with chemical B, and you got some silly putty sort of substance at the end. I was like, this is amazing. Science is awesome. And from that time on, that day in 7th grade, I can say from that time on, I knew I wanted to be a scientist.
And as it comes in,
as
it's
going
mix.
in, they mix together, and then the channels break off. I have to understand it. It's a puzzle, and I need the solution. I need the answer to the puzzle. I may invent something in the future, but no more edgy paper. We're done with that. You pick up the tip, and you dip it in the ink.
There's still one tip on there.
Well, nanoscience is technically anything under 100 nanometers. And to give you an idea of how big that is, the width of a human hair is about 80,000 nanometers, so about 800 times larger than a nanoparticle. They're so small that you can't even see them. I had always been interested in the smaller scale stuff, molecules and atoms and that kind of thing. And so I was just fascinated, and I just thought, I gotta get into this, I gotta know more. Once you get a taste of it, you just want to know more. Because see, here you have the B cosine on the bottom, and here B cosine. Well, from the time I was little, I was always good at math and science. I loved it. It was the most relative subject and most interesting to me. The average diameter of the crystallites in angstroms would be 100 nanometers or 1,000 angstroms. Using mathematical equations is a very good way to know what to expect from a nanoproduct. Sunscreen has nanoparticles in it. Drug delivery systems, cancer treatments, drug coatings on things like stents for your heart. The electronics industry, making your smartphone and your iPod ever smaller. I dropped a tip in here. That's bound to happen.
Flip her upside down, you'd be good to go.
Nanotechnology is right on the cutting edge of everything, and I wanted to be a part of it and try it out and see if I liked it, and it turns out that I love it, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm interning with a company called Optimec. They basically develop new printing technologies. A lot of what they do is printing electronics, but they also can print biological materials like polymers, enzymes, proteins, DNA, that kind of thing. My education has helped with my internship a lot. It's nice to go into a lab of an internship and know what they're talking about and be able to say, yeah, I can do that for you.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Push the stage all the way to the back. Release the camera up here.
Here?
Yeah.
It's nice to hear somebody tell you how it's done and get to actually work on it and do it.
Print head gets pulled forward.
It's very good at solidifying what you've been learning, or if you come across that concept in class and you have done something similar, it's very helpful to see it done right in front of you rather than read it out of a textbook.
And we'll want to look inside the lumen of the tip and make sure.
My internship will definitely help me get a job. The school part helps them to understand that you know what you're talking about, and the internship part kind of lets them know that you can execute what you're talking about, that you actually can apply things that you know to real life circumstances. When I first said, oh, I'm going to do nanoscience, I kind of got like, oh, that's nice, because a lot of people are like, so what's nanoscience? You know, no one really knows what that is. My favorite part of nanoscience is to get to see the future a little bit when you're doing nanoscience. You get to see what's coming down the road 5, 10 years from now.